my life in Washington, D.C. This is footage from my Instagram account.
And I'm a Jewish person, so I was at a Seder this week on Friday night, and it was a wonderful Seder held by my husband's uncle, who has it every year for the entire family. His family were immigrants from Lithuania by way of South Africa. They finally made it to the United States, and my husband's family, although they left Lithuania, the two boys, George and Henry, left Lithuania when they were 15 and 17 as unaccompanied minors. They were able to do very well in the United States, and they actually built the Ritz-Carlton Hotel in Boston on the Boston Common. But as part of the Passover Seder, there's a point where you talk about 4 children. And how do you explain Passover and the Exodus and everything to 4 different types of children? The first child is described as a wise child, a child who knows everything about Passover and is willing to tell you everything and doesn't really need that much attention. And then that child, then the second child is described as the wicked child. Actually, wicked is the word used. And that child says things like, what does all this mean to you? I don't care about it. Let's eat already. The third child is a simple child who just says, I don't know what this is about. And the fourth child is a child who does not know how to ask. Perhaps that child is a baby, too young to be able to even formulate a question about what Passover is. And the Haggadah talks about how you tell these 4 different children the story of Passover. And I was struck by the fact that Trump seems awful like the evil child. What's in this for me? What money am I going to make from my hotel? What money am I going to make from foreign governments giving me money at my businesses? And very little about what it's like for the rest of us out here on the streets living day to day. And the Haggadah says, for that child, you said, it was for you that God took you out of the land of Egypt and slavery. It was for you, even though you don't know it, that God gave you the Torah, the first 5 books of Moses, the Old Testament. So that's my message for Trump today, that the Constitution is for him too, but we're going to hold him to it as well. And so I thought that was a very interesting, very interesting thing this weekend that I just wanted to share with you all. And I also want to say that we've come to the end of we're coming to the end of what is important here, and we know everything about Trump that we need to know. And I want to say in Hebrew, which is also said for Passover, Dayenu, enough of this corrupt administration. Dayenu.